Have you started it yet?
Oh, oof, I just got the notification that you're getting ready.
Wait, there's a notification?
I'm not even entertaining this. I'm not gonna
Wait, number 3, there was a second one?
Indeed there was.
Well, where was
Welcome,
I?
everyone.
The second one, it was way better than ours.
Well, no need to have any brief introductions. You guys already know what this is. We have special guests here today.
I'm offended.
Oh.
We were in the podcast. It was Yin's old friends. Well, not old, but like his
I'm
friends.
offended.
Friends.
I was invited.
Sorry.
We were invited. How do you think I felt? I was talking to Yin right before.
All right. Okay. Before my friends start to kill me, let's just get this out of the way. This is the third podcast, and by introductions by me, I will say I would like to list off as Geeky being one of them, Samushi being another, and I do believe Catherine.
Sorry.
You do wow, he's already forgetting me, and I was here first before you two.
Jesus Christ! Sorry, a bunch of dishes just fell. I refuse to go upstairs now. Continue.
Well, let's just get this out of the way. We are now aware about, having Halloween over, so we can explain on what really happened after a Halloween night.
It's gobble season.
It's Christmas season.
It's gobble season.
It's Christmas season.
There's Thanksgiving. Don't forget about that. It's gobble season.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
Don't attack me with your Christmas music. It is gobble gobble season, okay? It is time for fruit. Miss me with that Christmas stuff.
Is you.
Hate you all.
Baby.
Jeez.
I want to hear some gobble gobbles. I want to hear some.
I want Mariah
rocking
Carey.
Around the turkey, okay? Not rocking around the Christmas tree. I want to hear some. Why aren't there any Thanksgiving songs?
Christopher
Oh my God.
Columbus came and enslaved Native Americans. Is that what you were looking for?
Okay, enough with semantics, everyone.
Pew.
Let's discuss on what happened on our Halloween night. Catherine, you seem like a bright sport.
I went and spent time with quote-unquote friends/acquaintances for 30 minutes before I got bored and cold, and I came home. God, I swear to God.
For Halloween, I'm dressed up as a. I will destroy your bloodline! Okay. I apologize. For Halloween, I went up as a messed up Minnie Mouse. Yes, beautiful messed up Minnie Mouse. And just like Catherine, I got tired and I went home after 30 minutes.
Wow. What about you, Samushi, man?
It's hard pimping out on these.
I dressed up as two things. So that was one was a giant glow stick person, and the other one was from Kingdom Hearts. It was great.
Ah, that's cool. Well, I
fell asleep when I got home.
Oh. I'll be honest with you guys, man. I didn't do anything Halloween night except for just study, and
What's wrong with you?
all I did was just study for exam that Thursday. So
Cool.
We need to take you out sometime. We need to do something with you, man.
No, let's just kidnap
We're just studying for fun.
I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I think I take my priorities a little overboard sometimes. So I think I just disregarded the holidays and just said, like, you know what? I have responsibilities.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Geeky doesn't.
What?
Like, what the hell? Bitch, I'm gonna fucking take you and throw you into a cafe.
I'm not hearing anything you're saying. So that sounded like an airplane. What is going on? This is why I can't be at my house because all these black people are crazy.
Whoa! Demonetized.
Oh,
Who said there was an advertisement anyway? Who said there was advertisement? So go wild, everyone.
Oh, ooh, do 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 do. That's not
No.
something. I legit. Why are they talking? Oh, they're playing 2K. Okay.
Oh, no wonder why.
But I'm glad that you guys enjoyed your Halloween night. That's good.
Did you enjoy anything from that night?
Other than studying for my exam, I had a little breather. Yeah.
I watched Boku no Hero Academia.
Oh yeah, we
All
binged
y'all are
Boku no
weak
Hero
and
Academia.
nerds.
Yeah, we did.
With Gigi, but you're the same.
We got you pegged.
I need to take y'all out sometime. I need to take you guys to a party or something. Live it up over there.
You know, one day I want.
I was invited to a party, but then they never talked to me again, so I kind of assumed I was uninvited.
Oh,
What? Sorry, you know, I'm not laughing at that. My brother just yelled, "Oh my god!" I really shouldn't be.
oh my
Continue
god!
laughing.
That was it. That was it. I just kind of assumed I wasn't invited anymore.
So what did you guys think about your Halloween night?
Mhm.
We could have used a lot more alcohol.
You are like 5.
If only
I'm
I was able,
18.
if only it was legal for me to drink.
What? No cookies for Roxy. Who would you give Roxy? Who's giving Roxy cookies?
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why the dog's getting sick.
This is why the dog's dying.
All right, so
Oh.
Captain explained it. What about you, Gi?
What? Is-
Like,
Oh.
what?
Is
How was
she
your
okay?
Halloween night?
I think she's distracted.
Yeah, I think the whole family night's kind of happening in the background.
Okay, I guess I'll move on to
Yep.
sushi then. What about you?
If only I was able to drink.
Oh, oh.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Oh, we're
Hello.
doing this was a podcast. Welcome, Gucci Gal.
I saw.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Gucci gallon of milk. Don't touch my fucking gallon.
Hello,
Hey,
Kiwi.
Don't forget.
Don't touch my. I'm sorry. I just...
All right. For those that don't know, this is a friend of mine, Kiwi.
It's a me.
Mario.
It's a me. Mario.
We're on the subject on like the aftermath of
Yo,
Halloween.
imagine if Mario just had a regular voice. It's a me.
I hope not.
Mario.
Okay, and you
Okay.
continue.
Yeah. So, how was your Halloween night, Kiwi?
Uneventful.
Nothing
I
happened.
stayed in my room in a Thor costume.
You're just in your room. Nah.
Just in a Thor costume, just like,
And
eh.
then in your Spider-Man onesie.
Yes, someone remembers. What the heck?
I don't know. I just remember Spider-Man.
I'll be honest with you guys.
Spoodle me.
The Halloween night is quite uneventful for me as well, because, like I said, studying, so didn't really enjoy it to the maximum. But the thing I can take away from it, though, is that I got a nice little gift bag filled with sweets from my sister, which I thought was very cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
That's nice.
Aw.
Yeah.
Little sweetie things, sweets.
It had like a bunch of little.
Hi, I can speak.
It has like a bunch of little Snickers and Twix. It was so cute.
Give me all your Snickers.
What are your wait? Did we talk about this? But what are your guys' favorite candy?
Twix.
M&M.
I love Twix as well.
You stole
What's
it.
your favorite candy bar? M&M.
I would friggin' devour a Twix. Just
Why do you remember that one comment?
What's your favorite candy bar? M&M's. M&M's are a kid.
Okay, look, I like M&M's, okay?
candy bar.
I like M&M's, right?
Oh yeah, Samushi, you had me ask my dad how he liked his M&M candy bars. Now I know why.
If I want it to be, I will make it in my head. You know, I will eat some right now, no matter how much I'm scared of diabetes.
Okay.
M&M candy bar.
My favorite candy bar is
I spilled.
Skittles.
Skittle. I don't have a favorite candy bar.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
I don't
sorry,
discriminate candies, okay?
I feel like a child. Wait, I
What?
am a child.
I guess for my favorite candy, like I said, I'll stick to my OG
Skittles.
Jelly Belly.
I've
My
never
favorite
had.
candy
Wait,
bar is jelly
You
bean.
are a disgusting human.
I don't think I've
Jelly
ever had
Belly.
that.
Oh, Jelly Belly? They're good.
Ugh, disgusting. I don't mess with them jelly bellies. It's all about that chocolate. Someone give me some fruity tooty mess. I'm gonna throw it right back at them. Okay.
Do you know what you call it?
Yeah, I ain't no gay person. All right, I ain't no fruity fruity.
Now I gotta say no homo after every bite.
I gotta say no homo after every bite. Like what?
Says the Kiki, you're the
No.
gayest 13-year-old I've ever met, so you need to shut up.
What? I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We'll get on to the other segment of the night because everyone is talking about it at the very start of the stream. There will be future holidays coming up, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So what are your guys' plans for Thanksgiving?
First,
Eat a lot of food.
yes.
Stuff my face till I
See?
fucking explode.
Everyone at school is over here talking about "I want for Christmas is you," and I'm over here yelling "gobble gobble" at the top of my lungs because it is November. Okay, it's turkey season. It's gobble
You will
season.
still receive my Christmas memes.
Christmas is for next month. Give November a little bit of respect. You guys disgust me with discrimination. God.
God. Don't understand, Mom.
Catherine.
Geeky.
So what are your
I don't understand, Mom.
what are your plans, Catherine?
I'm gonna go visit my grandma.
Aw.
Yeah, we like to cook together, and it's so much fun. She makes the best chicken and dumplings, and it's just there's so much. She loves to teach me how to cook, but I never remember.
It's the thought that counts.
I drink
Yeah.
to forget, but I always remember.
So what about
I
you,
drink to
Sabushi?
forget, but I remember.
Drink to forget.
I love my grandma so much, so getting to visit her is a dream.
Oh, that's cool.
No.
Oh my goodness.
And what about you, Samushi? You got any plans, man?
No.
Just like, I just want to eat. I just want to eat some
Give me that
food.
food.
Samushi is
Gobble,
here.
gobble, give me them food.
What did you say, Geeky?
I said it's your turn to talk.
I did say
Do a talk.
You a Christmas
No.
person, you're a Thanksgiving person. Choose wisely.
Sushi, remember that time when I helped you with your emotional problems?
Affects our future as friends?
I swear to God, if someone says, "Yo, it's Christmas season," I'm going to throw.
Literally, okay, November 1st, I went into my classroom and yelled Merry Christmas, and all of them yelled back at me, "It's Thanksgiving!"
You're the person that I hate. Okay.
December yet. Yo, as soon as it's Thanksgiving, my mom wants to put up the tree, and it's just like, it's not even December.
I had to fight myself to not do that. I was like,
It's like,
Captain
it's November
Standards
1st,
Walmart.
Christmas tree.
I know y'all
To
like.
what? Oh, you called me worse than Walmart? Oh my god.
No, you have the standards of celebrating with Walmart.
Oh my god.
Walmart hates
It's
my
like
guts,
a
so let's not talk
month
about this.
early.
I don't like going to Walmart.
Oh.
Yo, I asked
Honestly, I
this
wanna
group
live
chat
in a
for a French
Walmart.
class, and I wanted to call it Walmart Greeters.
It's like,
Just Walmart.
do you guys
greeters.
remember that story about the woman who gave birth in Walmart?
What?
Yeah,
The
I do know.
Walmart baby.
I do know what
And they
you're
made
talking
it.
about.
They made a movie out of it.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
Walmart baby. Oh.
Hold on,
I remember me and my friends went to Walmart and we were messing around and we almost got kicked out because my friend Sean, there's like some we piled up the pile of those fluffy chair things and he ran, he jumped on it and all of them just dispersed and he just sat on the ground and all you could hear was ah just him yelling. We almost got kicked out, but we didn't because no
actual
real
pain
damage
in
was
his
caused. Except for his back. Let it rest in
Ripping
Like,
pip.
like you can actually hear
No.
the pain in his voice, just like ah.
He couldn't cry because he was too manly for that, so he just sat there and yelled.
Doesn't know
he's
how to cry.
I think
The movie
most
is
of
called
it,
Where
yeah.
the Heart Is, by the way.
Oh yeah, I had watched that movie for my English class back in I think sophomore year.
English class.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was I read like it was like something on a book that we were supposed to read that day. I don't know. It was weird.
So Walmart.
Gucci.
Never mind.
But yeah, Samishi, you sure you don't have any plans, man, for Thanksgiving?
Not that I know of, unless I get forcefully dragged into some.
Oh. Don't worry, Samishi, you'll probably have some. But as for me though, Thanksgiving is mostly a
Ready for
family
early?
tradition. Yeah, I'm preparing like for the turkey, the mashed potatoes, the gravy, the stuffing. I'm prepared
Ready
for
for
all
early
of it.
dinner.
Especially the pumpkin pie and apple pie. So good.
Oh,
I'm ready to.
give me that. I will
Someone
absorb
better
that.
be whipping in the kitchen when I get home.
I'm ready for Christmas lights.
I'm ready for whipping in the
I'm
kitchen.
ready for
Whipping.
Which is actually a good transition though, because Christmas, guys. Everyone loves Christmas. Everyone does.
Yes.
That's just the time I get stuff I actually need. I ask for stuff I need more than stuff I want.
I know, right?
I just asked for socks. I was like, yo, I need some socks. Give me-
Yo, I was gonna say,
Oh,
like,
our
yo,
grandma
give me,
always
like, a
gets
pair of,
socks
like,
here. They
really
love
good
them.
I get oh my god, I just like choked.
Welcome to my world where every word is a joke.
What would you guys say is the worst gift you've ever been given?
Shitty Lego set. I hated it.
Probably some old My Little Pony.
I got a
I-
stupid Lego
Barbie
set.
doll.
I got the Bible one.
Oh my god.
Oh, oh.
Best present I
Gets
ever
a
got.
Bible, forceful
Doll.
religion.
Yeah, they
Gets
thought
forced
it
into
was.
religion.
I wouldn't consider like the worst Christmas gift though. It was like I think it has like a fidget spinner.
What?
Yeah, it was back last year. They were trying to play it as a joke present because it was all the
Take that
rage.
force of the devil to you.
Oh my boy.
Don't talk about Satan that lives inside me.
But if I were to consider like the best gift I ever received, it would definitely be the family dinner because I would love the family dinner in Christmas. Love it.
Ooh.
You guys have
when you
family
spend time with
dinner
someone you guys like, it's great.
It's the most stressful time of year, yet the most
It's the
fun.
most
Last year, I had
Stressful time.
eggnog for the first time.
year.
I had eggnog once and I hated it.
I thought it was good.
I've never
I'm not a
tasted
big
eggnog.
fan. I'm not a big fan of it.
It's just ugh. I have an ex who really likes eggnog, and it was just I could not watch him drink it.
What does eggnog taste like? Does it taste like eggs with some nog in it?
Some nog.
Think of it like
Mix some eggs and some nog in there.
It's like
Put it
Think
down
of it like some sweet milky type of thing.
Oh,
I think it's made out of egg yolks and stuff.
It is.
that's disgusting.
I remember
Catherine, this is why you're the odd one out of the group. One, you think it's Christmas. You like eggnog. Three, you think Thanksgiving like it's nothing. Like what? Miss me with that Christmas stuff. Okay, I don't play it until November starts to end, and then it's like jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
As soon as Halloween's over, it's just like Christmas music all on the radio.
No. We need some gobble gobble music. I'll make some. This isn't
Make
game,
some
okay?
something. I don't
Where
know.
are the turkey songs?
I'm pretty sure there's probably a Thanksgiving song out there.
Most
Somewhere, it's probably
definitely,
meme.
dude. Most definitely.
Especially for like children's concerts and stuff like that. I bet.
Oh gosh.
There's
Gobble gobble, squawk squawk squawk. Eat your turkey, don't let it drop. La di da 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 da. Think it's time. Da. What?
Someone needs to make music for Thanksgiving. It doesn't get any appreciation. Like, excuse me, this is the one time of the year where you get to eat good as hell.
I know, and you can't get.
I mean, you eat good during Christmas time as well.
Yeah, but Thanksgiving is before that.
I know if you eat too much, no one can blame you. It's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving,
That's
and I'm taking
Eat
nap
as
on
much
the
as you
couch
get,
afterwards without getting yelled at. I don't know. I have problems.
Your guys' standards are so low.
Also,
I know. I know this already.
Catherine, you really went there. Should I bring back up the reasons why you're trash?
Don't worry, my mom made that list when I was born.
Jesus.
No.
Now you
I'm
feel
sorry,
bad.
Now I make you feel like you're horrible.
I'm going to sidetrack this little holiday raining train over here. And since it is November, I do have to display something. It happens in 19 days. And I'll be
It's your birthday?
Yeah, I'll be turning at the age of 20. So that's a little sidetrack for the holidays. I'll be paying
You're
attention.
so old.
Closer to drinking.
You a grandma.
Oh my god.
But that's just me. That's just me because it is a special time because it is during Thanksgiving break, and it's kind of like a double whammy for me because I love food, love it.
Who doesn't?
Probably some
I love
anorexic
things that
person out there on the internet.
Yeah, I love things that.
Oh my god, that was really
Yeah,
offensive.
it is really offensive, but let's get real. It's probably some anorexic person out there.
Yen
Oh my
gives
Oh my god.
Or just someone that doesn't like turkey. Who doesn't like turkey?
a lot of
Turkey
turkey. Who is she?
good.
I prefer
It is-
ham.
Oh.
See, as soon as it's Thanksgiving, I'm not allowed to go in the kitchen because I'll get yelled at.
No, right?
I get yelled at.
You're like the dog or the cat. Get out of the kitchen.
My cat. Get out of the kitchen.
Did you yell at Roxy every time she goes?
You're in timeout. Get on top of the fridge.
This house is a fucking nightmare.
Get on top of the fridge. This house is a freaking nightmare.
It sounds like what
That's
Gordon Ramsay
censorship,
would say.
Gordon
Get on top
Ramsay
of the
cannot
fridge.
locate the lamb sauce.
What are you doing? Get on top of the lamp.
Why are you yelling?
On top of that.
Shut up! Mr. Gucci gallon of milk. You wanna fight me? Let's fight. Come over here.
I want.
No,
Ooh, I'll
it's
pay to see
not.
this.
I can already tell you're getting whooped.
Get your fucking.
Jesus.
Let these
Get
10,
across the
16-year-olds beat you at your own game.
Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
Wow.
Mr. Gucci gallon of milk tried to backtalk me. I don't play those games.
But let's not delay it. I think we're all looking forward to the holidays ahead, especially me. We're all looking forward to
I'm
it.
kind of excited. Oh, someone gone. What happened?
Smoochie left.
Oh,
He said, "No, fuck that."
we lost a man. We lost a man.
He said, "I'm done with their shit."
Press F to pay
When he heard
respects.
the Gucci gallon of milk, he had to leave.
I mean, as soon as I showed up.
But no time to delay, everyone. I think we all have gone into this next section, which I think Geeky will go heads over heels for, the anime zone.
Oh yeah, did
Oh
you
my
win the
God.
bet yet? Have you won the bet yet?
Bet.
Not yet. I don't think so. No. Next week, Monday, I get my
She-
$50.
She has a bet that if she does not watch anime or listen to it for a whole entire week, she gets $50.
Oh my
nice.
god.
I have
Yeah.
$10.
That has to be the
I'm
easiest
broke.
$50 you could ever like
No,
get.
it wasn't.
But
It
we're
really-
talking about geeky here.
Oh.
I know a new episode of Black Clover came out, and I was crying because I couldn't watch it.
You'll get to watch it as soon as you get your $50.
My freaking got me. Ah! Okay.
Well, in terms of your frustration right now, I think this is a good time to let your soul out about anime. How did you get introduced?
Okay. So
She pulls up a chair. Let's talk.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yeah.
it didn't come out, and I'm upset because it was supposed to come out last month. So, and then Tokyo Ghoul came out. Tokyo Ghoul Re came out with the second season, and I'm crying because no spoilers, but honey, I am in love with the storyline. It angered me, it made me happy, it made me sad. I cried a little bit, it's okay. But now I'm happy, and now all my friends are watching it, so now I can yell at them for not watching it earlier, and I can be the ultimate alpha.
The alpha geeky.
What sparked
Alpha-
your
yes.
interest? Like, what sparked your interest?
My interest in anime, or
Yes, in anime.
I grew up on anime, so it's just like it's in my blood.
Anime's in my blood.
In my blood.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
No,
Oh, what about
it's
you,
just, I
Catherine?
grew up on it. I watched that Sailor Moon, that Inuyasha. I watched
Uh,
all that goodness. And
My first anime that I watched was Black Butler. And I had the biggest crush on CL. I was about 13.
sorry.
And ever since then, I mean, during that time I got really into it, and then it kind of died off as I got older. But now,
Tired.
the
is that?
last big anime I watched was Yuri on Ice, which came out like 2016, I believe, around this time.
Tired of being. I close my eyes, tell myself that my dreams will come true.
And I was completely obsessed with it. I bought a lot of merch for it, and now I'm getting back into it.
We were born to make history.
Oh.
Jesus,
Sorry
reminded me
about that. Sorry about that. Now I am starting to watch My Hero Academia, and I'm loving it.
Dang, I've just been, I don't know why, I just don't want to watch it for some reason. I have a problem.
You
Don't
have
worry.
a very deep problem. Honey,
I
you
know
need
I
to
do.
start
I just
to
don't want to
talk it out.
watch it because I don't feel like it.
Well, how
A lot
did
of my
you
friends-
get into it then?
Oh, a lot of my friends recommended it to me, and they're basically all I've heard about it. I know you said that you think it's overhyped, but I haven't seen any of the hype at all, and so I just kind of started watching it, and it's actually pretty good.
You guys are hurting
I think
me.
you should give it. I think you should give it another chance, Yeng.
Okay.
All these
So
offensive words.
what actually sparked your interest, Catherine? What sparked your interest into it?
It's okay. It's so hard to describe without me being like, so I'm just gonna do it anyway. It's very emotional, very passion driven. I don't know how to explain how passionate I am about it already, because you just see all these different parts of characters that are just so amazing, and you kind of like them all. It's kind of like my experience when I first watched Les Mis. Like, even if they are the bad guy, you start to like them because their character arcs and everything are really good. Like with the Javert, he's supposedly like the bad character, you know. He's trying to stop Valjean, but I actually really love him. I think he's an awesome character. The same goes for My Hero Academia, because you're face to face with all these different various characters with different trademarks, different characteristics. Each one has their own unique personality, and you get to see them interlock and work together and learn what it means to be a true hero in society. And I don't know, I'm very passionate about it right now.
Oh, that's good.
Hi,
You have an
this
opinion.
reminded me of Bakugo, and I'm just thinking of him like, so he really wants to become me. Yeah, because of him. When I think of Bakugo, I just think of him screaming and powering up his fire. I can't think of anything good. All I think is like all of the juicy parts. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, what about you?
I think
Kiwi?
it has. Oh, sorry.
I haven't watched anime in so long. Like, I used to be so obsessed with it, but now it's just sort of like, I don't really watch it anymore. I don't know why.
What first caught your interest then? Back then, what first caught your interest?
First thing, Inuyasha. My sister got me so into that. Like, I loved that so much.
Oh my god!
I remember sitting down on the couch trying to draw Inuyasha, and it turned out really crappy. But I was proud of myself at the time. And I was, but I don't even know.
We love our baby boy.
Baby boy Inuyasha.
Baby boy Inuyasha.
I still have the necklace. It's on a shelf. I could grab it, but I'm kind of comfy, so I'm gonna stay right here.
Send me a picture later, and I'll take it to the screen.
I never really got into Inuyasha because I didn't like the drawing style.
Ah.
I will destroy your
As
bloodline.
Geeky gets offended.
I saw the art style and I was like, it's not for me.
You know
Like,
what?
it's something.
I guess
so you know what was
so.
a really good anime that you have ever watched?
Ooh.
Reborn. Anybody know Reborn?
Oh my god, please shut up. Don't even start. Please. Please. My best friend got those dumb comics, and I swear to God.
Comics?
Manga, whatever.
Can you not yell from the top of the stairs?
Hey, are there any stabbers down there?
Problem? Would you... I have a problem with my family. And
My family's like doing their own thing. I don't know.
If
my family's
Geeky
being-
wanted a divorce badly before, she wants it now.
I need it.
That's all I gotta say.
It's my money and I
Not-
need it now. Oh my gosh.
New York!
I'm very confused.
Hold
Oh,
on!
jeez.
Oh, she sounds so mad!
Oh my
Oh my
gosh, the
God.
yelling.
I guess we're doing gingerbread houses now, so it's my time to go.
Aw.
No.
Well, we'll see you again.
Even though you
No.
hate my guts, I'll miss you.
I don't hate your guts, I just dislike your opinion.
Oh,
You're-
wow.
I have a cape. Your opinion is irrelevant.
I
Those
guess
are louder!
for...
Oh
Oh,
my god.
You can hear them all the way from across the room. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I guess for
I
me,
apologize.
in terms of how I got into anime, I was suggested many times by my friend that always like to suggest these things like Inuyasha, to Totoro, as well as to Howl's Moving Castle. Because I grew up as a kid as well. Because I watch Chihiro or Spirited Away or any Hayao Miyazaki film. Really, I was so enamored by his style. I was so like into it. I loved it as a kid, and then I guess that just kind of led to more inclined to what my friend suggested to me. So it was Inuyasha at first, and then it was moved on to Cowboy Bebop, and most of the classics really, like Hellsing, and it was all interesting. And then I guess I kind of morphed into other type of animes that I've seen before. Though I'm not an advocate fan, I should say. I'm more of like the follower rather than the actual like fan of it. And I started watching like a bunch of weird ones like Ichigo Mashimaru to what was that one? What was that one called? I know it had to do like a story of my life. Oh, Imoto or Himoto Imaru-chan. That was also a good one. And I guess another, to name off a few, it'll be unfortunately SAO.
Why?
Unfortunately, my friend suggested it.
Just sometimes don't listen to that friend.
I started watching that Sword Art Online, but then I got too sad for me.
Oh.
I couldn't watch it, and that's coming from the girl that watched Attack on Titan.
Oh my god, that came out wrong.
It did. It really did.
It's just like, wait a second.
My
I
voice is
guess
too feminine.
so.
My voice is too feminine
like-
for that part.
Hey, this is life now. It's me, Danny DeVito.
Oh my god.
I can't even speak.
I think in terms of like what I enjoy from anime, I think it's probably the action genre, probably, or a story in my life that is actually normal. But who cares about that?
Who cares about normal? What's that?
What's that in anime?
What's normal in anime? I'm just an average high schooler. Just buff as hell.
Kobayashi.
I'm just an average high schooler.
What would be your dislikes on anime? I don't mind that. What is your opinion on it?
I don't really dislike any. Well, sometimes I just dislike fan bases for just a lot of things. Like, some people just ship things that shouldn't be shipped. Like, just some stuff is going too far. Yeah. Fan bases
Yeah.
are weird.
Sometimes fandoms can be really toxic and ruin the show for you. Like, I
Yeah.
really... Okay, I genuinely... Don't kill me for this. I really liked Undertale. but then it got such a bad rep because of the fandom, and now everyone hates it.
There's people in my art class that are still part of the fandom, and I don't understand why. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
And they just happen to be people that are kind of annoying.
So
like,
you're saying
really annoying.
most of the fandoms that are in the popular animes, you just feel like they just deter from you from watching it, or?
It's just like the fandom is. Some fandoms are just
Trash.
too much. Yeah, basically just trash.
I mean, what are your
Like-
views on it, Catherine? Well, after her opinion, your view, Captain.
About what specifically?
The dislikes on anime, but let Kiwi go first.
Okay.
What?
And Kiwi, you were in an opinion. You were about to state it.
To be honest, I don't even remember. I just keep blanking because I have a massive headache.
Oh no.
I'm just dying over here, trying to be okay. Like, it's okay, I can do this.
Okay then. All right, Catherine. What are your views on it?
I mean, of course there are some animes that aren't that great because I don't know, the level of inappropriateness and fan service, and then also
Gosh.
yeah. Other than that, I really like anime. I enjoy it. I hate answering all the questions like, why do you like anime? Isn't that like cartoons? Like, no, it's not.
Are you
But-
a weeb because you like anime?
Yeah. I feel like if you say you like anime, everyone's like, oh my god, you're such a loser. And they put all these different stereotypes on you, and I don't know. I don't
Just
like
like
it.
you're a weeb.
Mhm.
People used to be like that to me
Oh wow.
when I was in like 6th grade.
And it's like they would tell me like, I tried to watch anime, but that stuff was so inappropriate and I couldn't do it. And I was like, that's because you watched
Are
the
you
wrong
sure you
anime."
weren't watching hentai?
Yeah, you watched the wrong thing.
It's like, that's not anime, that's hentai. What you doing?
Like, I think they try to watch that one where the human boy goes to like a monster high school and there's like this really seductive vampire girl. I forget what it's
is it?
called.
Like,
Everyone knows it. I think she tried to watch that first, and I was like, girl,
it's just
no.
like,
This is why you don't like anime.
what did it? Do you know what it started with? Like, I feel like I know it.
If I
Okay.
looked it up, I'd probably be able to tell you.
I feel like I'm wrong though, so I'm not gonna make a fool of myself.
What do you
Right.
think it's called?
Like Monster Musume or something. I don't know.
Monster Musume? Oh no, that's a different one.
No.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, hi.
That's all right. That's all right.
Just like I haven't watched it.
I
Yeah,
guess
I tried to watch it, but then I was afraid my parents would walk in because I was 13. I was
Oh,
13.
you watch it at the wrong age, girl.
Yeah,
That's
I was
not
like,
what it looks like.
that's how I felt with Vampire Night, because the only TV we had was in the living room, and I was like 14, and my parents were like, Catherine, what are you watching? I'm like, it's not what it looks like. They're just sucking blood.
There's something else to be. I was like, wait a second, where this going?
Oh my
So
god.
we get a little picture of Catherine's life. So she's just chilling on the couch, right? And then there's a TV, and then there's
Just a little
literally
cat.
just a little Catherine. She's just watching Vampire Night, and then her dad just bumps into frame. Oh, hello, Catherine. And then you're just frantically
Like,
finding the controller.
Fumble for the controller. Like, stop.
That's how I am when I'm on my
And
computer.
then you
it's just
pause
like,
at the perfect moment, and then your father's staring at you like, Catherine, what are you watching?
Is this yaoi?
What are you watching? Hentai. Straight up says, what are you watching? Hentai. Okay. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, and you're disowned.
Yeah,
I don't
I've
know.
been disowned a couple of times.
I guess my views on the dislikes of anime, it's perspective a lot. And it's like it relies on interactions between everyone, because nowadays anime is like treated like a gem in Japan, because it is their whole ideology of what cartoons should look like. It can be comprehensive, it can be simple, it can be dreadful, or it can even be blissful. It's all kinds of genres, because it's just like you said, it's about picking the right ones that fit your taste. Because if you mistakenly pick Attack on Titan when you really should have chosen Himoto Umaru-chan
Lucky Star.
or Lucky Star,
I
like,
tried to watch that.
yeah, exactly.
I got bored.
It's just trying to figure out when you are, because you can be all action savvy, you can be all horror-esque, you can also be like all pumped up with like life animes. But for me personally, the dislikes is just kind of overrated at this point, because anime is like the normal thing now. Because back then everyone was just like, oh, watch anime, you're a weeb. But nowadays you just like watch it and just like, oh cool, I watched this and I watched that. And we're kind of living in a society where social media has always taken anime to the next level, where people are saying like, oh, it's connected to people that doesn't get much in their life. But there are popular people that loves anime. Like Samuel L. Jackson is one of them, and he's one of the what, if not the one of the few black actors in Hollywood that are able to do acting and make a lot of money, and he still loves anime. Like, not many people really realize it when people ask you if you like anime, and you just have to ask that question. So for me to say like everyone dislikes anime, I can't say that. Even for me, I can't say that for myself, because it seems like I enjoy it. Even though I don't watch like My Hero Academia, I still from time to time watch Cowboy Bebop. I still from time to time watch older animes, because that's what I grew up on.
Yeah, I haven't watched anime in a few years. Like 3 years, probably. I just don't get around to it, because school sometimes gets in the way. Because there was just one point where I always just, like, I constantly had projects to do. So, like, I couldn't even do anything, because I was just always working on something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the exact reason I stopped watching anime was. And I've kind of entered that period in my life where I don't really watch TV and don't like TV. So, and it takes a lot for me to sit down and watch something. Like, you have to literally force me to sit down to enjoy a show or something, because I'm just not interested and I don't want to. But I'm actually enjoying the anime I'm watching now, and actually making myself sit down and watch it, which is pretty surprising for me.
Yeah. Yo, I haven't finished, like, because as soon as you brought up, like, TV, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't finished watching the 100, because I just stopped watching it for no reason. I need to watch it again. I gotta do that. Because it was, I mean, it just got kind of boring after, like, I don't even know if they're on a different season. I cannot remember. It just got really boring. So I just stopped. But I should go back.
Yeah, I have a thing where I start a TV show and never finish it.
It's just
Oh
like,
wow.
or like trying to get into a TV show that everyone really likes. Like, I could not get into The Office.
That's why
I was so
Sorry.
bored with it, honestly.
I was too, and everyone hypes up The Office like, "Oh, it's so funny." I'm like,
It's like,
No.
no, not really. It's just
no,
kind of meh.
boring.
It's just like, it doesn't have that, like, you know, like,
And they told me to skip the first season because the first season was trying to go off too based on the British original or whatever, and then the second season they try and do their own thing, but I still was like,
it's like,
yeah. But Yang, that's why I think you should watch Boku no Hero, because I really enjoy it. Give it another shot.
And give it another shot. I mean, I won't doubt anyone that enjoys it. Like, I won't doubt it. It's just that, like I said, my friends that love it to death, they do, and they just kind of deter me from
Ruined it for
watching
you.
it a little bit, which I'm not blaming them for. They clearly enjoy it, which is fine with me. I don't care if you don't enjoy it or you do enjoy it, but just sticking it in my face constantly is, I mean, SAO was the same thing because my friend suggested it and I took him up on his offer and I was like, okay, sure. So it was fine. It was fine. But with Boku no Hero, since you hear so much about it, it's like, okay, cool. Maybe I can watch it. But then when your friends start saying it's so good, like you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it, it's like, eh. I think that's what leads to dislikes as well.
That's kind of like me and teachers giving me assignments. Like at first, I was gonna do what you wanted me to do, but now that you're trying to get me to do it forcefully, I'm like,
That's how I feel about like my mom asking me to do something. It's like, can you clean this?
Exactly.
Hey, clean this. Hey, clean this. I'm like, you know what? I was gonna clean it earlier, but now I don't want to. You're pestering me, Mom. Why you doing this? Like I get it. I should be a good child, but I kind of don't feel like it.
Oh, Yang, I have a question. You said that your birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
What are you wanting for your birthday? Like,
Oh, what do I
get?
want? Oh man, I'd never ask for anything. To be honest with you, I just let it happen. Because normally most people say like, oh, it's a special day, but for me it's just like, it's just like any regular day. It's just me turning 20, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me like what I get. It's like a present is a present, a gift is a gift at the end of the day. So I don't expect anything. Surprise me, surprise me. Because nothing is going to change the fact that I'm being cared by my family, friends, accomplices, and hell, anyone that knows my name. If they know my birthday, then so be it.
Nice.
And if you are planning something on my birthday, go for it.
I wasn't, but now that you say this, I am now.
I want to send you something. I just want to send you like a piece of paper that just says, "Yo, it's your birthday."
I don't have a lot of money to spare, but I can draw you something.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind those things, guys. Cause I don't mind seeing those art. Honestly, those are cool. I love artists in general. Both of you guys are talented.
Yeah.
Yeah,
art
I
stuff.
saw your drawing. That was really good.
I was just asked by people like, "Hey, can you draw me?" 'Cause usually I just say no, but I just really felt like it, and it turned out better than I thought it would. Because normally it looks like doesn't even look like the person I'm drawing. That happens so often, but this time it did, and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
I was admiring their eyebrows and their eyes.
Yeah, it turned out so cool. I was so happy.
For those of you that don't know, they're extremely talented artists, and then they really are
I do art
so
stuff.
great. So I would like to introduce them in Discord one day. So don't worry, guys. It's all in the links below. Don't worry. Don't be shy.
Wait, what? What's in the link below?
It's just, a server of mine.
Wait, you have a server?
For quite some time actually.
Why have I not known about this?
Oh, because I put it in my YouTube videos always in the description.
I wasn't invited personally.
Send an invite in just a chat. I don't know.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Put one somewhere. I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
It's like,
What
I'll
the
join
heck,
another
man?
server. Heck. Like, hold on. There's been a server all along.
Yeah, I'm just now hearing about this. Yin, you failed us!
I clearly put it in the description below, so
You think I check out the description? You think anyone checks out the description?
I will hope so.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I guess now, speaking about YouTube videos in general, yes, I do run some content on my channel, mainly edited footage and gameplay footage and podcasts like these. But originally, I was supposed to do podcasts. Originally, I was supposed to do a bunch of podcasts and chat with friends and see how far I go. But it turns out that the bright idea genius that I am thought like, build up on skill on editing first, then do whatever you want. And so it happened. Here I am. It is kind of dumb that I didn't start out the podcast first, but better late than ever, right?
Yeah.
But how did you guys get into the YouTube spectrum? Actually, what are your most like viewed things that you'd love to do?
So my freshman year of high school, this is gonna get dark. Okay. So basically, I got really depressed and became suicidal, and my best friend at the time said that she had watched this YouTuber that like really made her laugh, and she really liked him. He was very funny, and at that time, I didn't really think that I could laugh or smile anymore, and it was very difficult for me. I would come home crying a lot of the time. Very rough. And so I got on YouTube and I started watching this YouTuber that she recommended to me. And he made me laugh. And so that was very special to me. And he was you guys probably hate him now cuz it was PewDiePie. I started watching PewDiePie. He made me laugh, and I watched every video, and that's what I look forward to every day. He helped me come out of my depression, basically. He taught me how to laugh again. And so from then on out, I just kind of watched gaming YouTubers and expanded from there. I'm kind of sad that I don't watch PewDiePie that much anymore because of the fond memories that I have. But I don't know. It's opened me up to view many more other YouTubers.
So that's right. Well, what about you, Kiwi?
I don't know. To be honest, I totally forgot the question. I've been blanking.
Oh, and like, how did you get introduced to YouTube? Like, what are your most viewed content on it?
It was just mainly like gaming videos and like just old Minecraft videos because I remember when that was a good game. Because I was a cringy little middle schooler. Ugh. Oh God, I was so cringy. Holy crap. Just thinking back on how cringy I was, oh no, what have I done? Holy crap, no.
I guess for me, how I got introduced to it was as a kid, I think in middle school. That's when YouTube really took off the ground. It was always watching documentaries because they used to be free on YouTube. So I was like, okay, cool, maybe I can watch these cool things. And then I got into comedy channels like Smosh back in the day. I think his Jack's Films.
I love Smosh.
Jack's Films was also pretty cool. I thought Nigahiga was also really cool back then. And then it just went on to gaming videos because I didn't expect anyone to actually post gaming content because back in the day, IGN took over, like Machinima took over. Like those are all the gaming content you can really see on the internet until the great 2010 or to 2015 where everyone was gaming. Everyone had the opportunity to post stuff on YouTube. PewDiePie, being the pioneer that he was, definitely opened the gateway for everyone to be comfortable. Even Markiplier, even Jacksepticeye back in the day, to even smaller YouTubers. Because right now I'm living in an era where everyone is a regular YouTuber in a way. Because if people started uploading their Fortnite gameplay, they can easily get in. For me, I'm also a victim of this circumstance because I do Left 4 Dead 2 gameplays, but the key difference is that I don't post regularly. I mostly post edited footage, so what could be half an hour of footage was like decondensed to 30 minutes or 2 hours at the best minimum. So for me to really say that I enjoy YouTube, yes, especially I do. Even right now, like podcasts are so much fun because you can talk about anything. and you can listen, you can converse. Like, that's the beauty of YouTube, honestly. And as a small YouTuber, I'm happy to be a part of this spectrum and hopefully to meet others along the way. Because I would like to shout out to Dan Plant server, because that's how I met these girls right here. I managed to meet them through there. So it's so cool. And I thought, like, maybe I can give it a shot. Maybe collaborate with other people or meet other people on other YouTube servers that I can get into. So I figure YouTube will be that platform for me. And if I can become successful one day, then I would like to thank everyone along the way.
I want to do what Geeky's doing and start posting like songs and covers and stuff.
Ooh, very interesting. I wouldn't mind that. That'll earn my sub for sure.
How long have we been doing the podcast for?
It's like an hour.
I'm just here.
I guess what would be your goal if you were a YouTuber? What would be your ultimate goal?
Me or?
Both of you.
I'll let her go first.
I don't know. Probably just. All I know is I think it'd just be kind of fun, just to post things that would make me happy, mainly. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd just be like, oh, dang, internet stuff. People I don't know watching me do things. That came out wrong. Oh no! What have I
Your
done?
mind is in the gutter tonight.
I know. I have a problem. Sorry. Oh god.
Usually that's my job.
It's just like, hold on a second. I have weird friends.
Goes onto YouTube in some sort of dream to become famous, and by doing what they love. So if I were to start YouTube, I would want to get recognized.
So it would be rather like a figure or an innovator or a pioneer into the style. Like, what will be your path?
Wing it. That's what I usually do. It usually turns out fine.
My life. I just don't know what to do in life. Wing it.
Yeah.
I guess for me, my position, because I am starting out, like this is like the start. This is the beginning for me, and I have a long path ahead of me. So for me to really say that I want to be successful is the wrong answer for me, because being successful doesn't really get you anywhere. For me personally, I need to do a lot of work. There is no success without effort, and I must continue forward because I can't stick around on YouTube alone. I must be able to branch out and see where I can get connections, and that's how you network with people. And once you start networking, you get a lucky break, so to speak. So I'll be able to do all the things that I care about and produce it on YouTube on a bigger spectrum. And who knows, if I become successful, whether it be at 100,000 to even 500,000 to even 1 million, like, those are huge numbers, relatively speaking. But on a YouTube sphere, that's like a percentage. Most people are like scoring like what, 2 million, 3 million, sometimes even 5 million. And even the big YouTubers that are like 10 million, or PewDiePie, for example, like, they will keep on building on because we live on a world where 7 billion people has to fit. And most of them are able to get on the internet and still view content, which is so astronomical to me. So if I were to able to get into those numbers, sure. But at the end of the day, I know my limits and I know where I'm going. So if I were to continue right now, it'll be the same format as even this podcast, gameplays, and who knows? Maybe there'll be a live action video. Who knows? Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about, or anything striking to you?
All I know is that I have 16 more episodes until I finish season 2.
I have to sneeze.
It's like, all I know is I got is happening.
I have a goal. to finish season 2 tonight.
I have a goal. Just
Well, this has been a fun podcast. I think we can end it here. This is a good note.
All right.
So, I would like to congratulate everyone here for putting in your best efforts here. I appreciate your collaboration. And thank you.
Through the arguments, through the perverted jokes, you made it.
All right, everyone. So, farewell, everyone. Have your goodbye messages by these ladies, please.